International Women's Day is a global day celebrating the economic, political, and social achievements of women.
It is important to celebrate the woman. But with all our achievements and with all the work we do, usually we lose out. We lose out in access to credit facilities for economic empowerment. And to recently, when it comes to access to education, the woman or the girl child lose out. And in various societies and in various spheres of life, even when we are in the majority in our population, when you go to where decisions are taken, we are in the minority. For all these reasons, it's important that a day like this set aside to celebrate women is marked. So as we gather today, we are celebrating, recounting our achievements, and also saying that there are still business left undone.
All around the world, the day presents an opportunity to the women to showcase what they have. The theme for the celebration varies depending on the organization involved. For Hope for Future Generation, Empowering Women, Empowering Humanity, Picture It was an apt theme. The day brought together many women from far and near who are seeking to be empowered and be heard. The Executive Director for Hope for Future Generation, Mrs. Cecilia Senu, stated that money should not be a measure of empowerment.
We believe that if you have passion and you are committed, without money, you really want to do what God calls you to do, and that is what is driving this organization. The beauty is that so many lives that we touch continue saying, if not because of you, I wouldn't be where I am today. That alone is satisfying. You visit so many communities and people want to carry you. The joy is that you are putting smiles in the faces of so many women in the villages that we work in. Very hard to reach communities that we go. Staff walk through water to reach out to villages and talk to women and children and their families. This is the beauty of Hope for Future Generations.
A gender specialist, Mr. Samuel Essah, has called for a multidisciplinary approach to addressing gender inequality and discrimination issues in the country.
Where the design flaw comes in is that the workplace has always and is always been designed for men. So the existing disparity in access to opportunity for both men and women has always been a function of the power disparities and dynamics that shape our society. What happens at home is what is reflected in what happens in the workplace. Who is the boss at home becomes who is the boss at the workplace. Who doesn't challenge who at home becomes who doesn't challenge who at the workplace. So let's isolate the family or the community and think we can solve the problem up there. Because the problem up there is a symptom of what happened down there.
The Queen Mother for the Kokomlemle traditional area, Dede Awula, commended non-governmental organizations, especially Hope for Future Generation, for their effort to support women in national development.
Kaji wokwe Kokomlemle aveno alajo he ne ntamin di anche akayo ni menchu ni yebie esho ko ni aveno ne hiju of esion wo ne so ye so do mi e ka cha aveno gbe ale no na ba ke achala jogbe ale no ni abake Kokomlemle na fi o ni ye ni hineke majie tenemi e ame bomoden wa ahun poka ame bile eja ka afi nyon ma alo nyon me nyon alo nyon me temi e ko tatele mi po no twan ave no twan laju e ona ma shikamo Park ne no ni water e bi ene isebe ku e ko na bi ene otwon bi e oye ni po shingme na etwon park in water no hu esa ka wada nyomboshi shishida ni daji wo nyemi meni di Hope Future Generation ka ye sroto meni fe women fellowship ka ni bi aya jaben ka no fe no ama me kwa ye
Women have played an extraordinary role in the history of their countries and communities. Some women shared their testimonies.
I pass hope for future generations. Ghana Health Service. Chose mona me chose war. War Manye me. War na se jogba. Hani mene. War community se. Nibi nigba amena. Na me le. Mene. Waka me basani. War chose ame yehi. Ni mene efe hebu ni papa. Me. I'm you,
We have been trained, I think 3 years ago, some of us, but some have already taken the show before we came on. And within these 3 years, we've been able to bring premature death a bit down. And we've been able to introduce family planning to most of the schools. Formerly, they thought it was a bad thing. But I think it's better you tell the child where to pass than to keep it secret, sending him or her into danger. And through the education and the empowerment from IPAS to Hope for Future Generation, we've been able to bring such premature deaths down.
Wabi wanyemeni, wabi nojik boshini ni yewanyumboke hawo. No wasani waba me yo jogbang. Ko kwelo jogbang neba fe gbomo. No bon wase kogbo. No da onyonyo jiye from oyoda. No la unwe ba kwebo. Shika wafi amenaka ni wakwa ame. Ni wanya womba. Ni je wa esane koji ame. Teba fete fe gbomo papa ni wase la unwe kwebo.
Over the years, we have implemented numerous interventions in the areas of sexual and reproductive health, in the areas of education, in the areas of microeconomic development, microfinance, village savings and loan schemes. And in our implementation strategies, because we focus more on women, in every community that we have an opportunity to implement a project, we have what we call mother support groups. And these are groups made up of women. We bring them together, empower them, and let them lead the implementation process. Over the years, we have seen that if you involve women in the implementation of programs, there is an improvement. So if you go to all the communities where we have engaged women in implementing and managing projects, you can see that there's an improvement in the water and sanitation situation of that community. There's also an improvement in the education of children because women are more involved. You can also see a general improvement in the sexual and reproductive health status of women and their communities, especially in the areas of taking up services that will enable them stay healthy. Yes, so today we see it as an opportunity to celebrate the achievements we have made over the years. But of course, we wouldn't want the celebration to end today. So today you could see we brought several community women, including queen mothers, to come so that we all deliberate on the way forward to make every day a Women's Day and not once a year.
We wish all women a happy International Women's Day.